Hi Google team, welcome to our video to verify our OAuth setup for Piggy Banker. Piggy Banker allows users to stream their financial data, crypto and banking data, into Google Sheets so that they can manage and track their personal finances in one place. This is our landing page, piggybanker.io. When you go to either the login or the signup page, you're taken to app.piggybanker.io, which is where our application lives on this subdomain. The login and the sign up pages both have sign in with Google options. The one on the sign up page is conditioned on our terms of service and privacy policy acceptance. Both of them do the same thing and go through a profile and email grant flow. I'm going to go ahead and just log in because I already have an account set up for this particular test user that I'm setting up. You can see here at the 1564479235993 project ID in the top. I can go ahead and select my Google account as the setup option here, which logs me in to my dashboard. So that's our sign in with Google flow, which is the first flow we're going to go through today. I'm going to go ahead and log out, and instead I'm going to log in here with the credentials that are shared in the OAuth project request for you so that you can get in. This account is set up with the proper permissions and subscription access to do the next thing that we're going to do, which is look at the other part of our OAuth setup. So I'm going to go ahead and log that in. You have those credentials. You can get right in here. And I've already added a financial institution for you once you're logged in here, so that there's data that you can use to stream as an example to your Google Sheet. What a user will do is connect their financial accounts in here, and then they can go to workflows here and they can see the Google Sheets, and they're going to set up a Google Sheets flow. That connect button creates the workflow, which I give a title to, verification flow, for example, workflow type, transactions, and then I get this other sign in with Google button. This selects a Google account where I'm going to have my Google Sheet. So this goes through the OAuth flow. Again, you can see here the client ID 1564479235993. This is the flow where I'm incrementally requesting the drive read-only and the Sheets scopes, which you should see here in a second. As expected, it's not verified, and I can continue. So there's the two scopes, see and edit the Google Sheets, and see and download all the Google Drive files, which are the two required ones that I'll talk through in a second here that are needed. That then dumps us back into the workflow where you will see here in a second the Google account is successfully connected. There it is. There's the account that I selected. I can always go through and add another one, which would become available here. You'll see in these other drop-downs is I now have a list of all of the spreadsheets for a user to choose from of where they want to stream their data. This is using that the drive read-only flow to be able to go get a list of all the Google Drive spreadsheets. I can open it up. You see here, this is the example. There's already a row of data in here. We're going to add more rows here in a second as we go through. An example spreadsheet just to add some data into. I can pick the specific sheet within that using the Sheets API to understand the different sheets that are involved. I pick what data I want to stream to, so I've got two accounts connected, and then I map different columns. So I've used the Sheets API to go get all of the column headers from the sheet, and I can map it to different data. Right now, the only two that work are institution, provider, and account wallet name. So I'll just map those to the first two columns here and can save that mapping. And then what we do once we activate this workflow, setting up to expect all the previous data, we activate this workflow, which will go ahead and stream the data over to the Google Sheets using the append action in the Sheets API that we have permission to. And there you go, there's a new row that was added from my application so that a user can then do whatever they would like in this worksheet to manage their personal finances. So there's a walkthrough of the Piggy Banker application and the way that we use the Google APIs. I hope that is helpful. Please do reach out if you have any questions.